Hello everyone. Today we are going to compare manganese blue, and I have all the palettes laid out. We're going to have some that are the hues and a couple that are the naturals, and we're also going to test how the Wallace Seymour that I poured a couple of weeks ago, it's pretty hard in the pan, so we're going to see how that re-wets. If not, I have the tube coming, so hopefully this re-wets. We'll test that out and we'll see how these compare. Let's get started. We'll be using our normal Saunders Waterford hot pressed paper, and we will be using our fancy Lebanese brush. And I know I'm probably saying that name wrong, but I'll have it in the description in case you're interested. I also have a little discount code, so if you are into fancy brushes, that might be for you. They come to a really nice point. Really pretty. All right. First up, we have a Winsor & Newton. And if it has the little H up here in the corner, that means it's a hue. And this is PB15. A little bit too much water there. Really pretty. Nice and vibrant. Now we have Core. We'll see. This is PG7 PB15:3. And they consider this a hue as well. Pretty color, but very different from the one next to it. And I know you're getting a little bit of glare, and we'll take a look at these closer up in just a minute. Now we have Old Holland, also a hue. Trying to add quite a bit of water so we can see how these blend out. These brushes hold so much water. It's quite nice. It's a very rich color. Very rich looking. And let me just tip this so the glare. I tilted the paper a little bit so hopefully we can see. This is PG50, PB35, and PB15 on the Old Holland. It's quite a pretty color. Now we have Da Vinci, which actually has magnesium in it, or manganese, sorry. This is one of my absolute favorite colors though. It's such a vibrant blue. And this is PB33 and PB15. I kind of pulled them in a different direction. Hopefully it's less glare. When they're so wet like that, the paint just shines in the light. All right, now we're going to try the Wallace Seymour. Let's go ahead and get this juicy. So I did not pre-wet this one. Let's just see if it starts picking up just from me putting a damp brush on it, and it is. That is so nice to see. I'm so happy about that. I have not put my brush in it. I let it completely dry, and they dry very hard though, extremely hard. And this is the PB33. Sorry if you can hear the babies playing around in the background. This color is quite a bit different from a lot of the others. Very beautiful. Let's see how it compares to my other True by Prodigal Son, PB33. And now we have the Prodigal Son, and I know this one does re-wet just fine. I've really liked this one. I think it's how I fell in love with the manganese blue. And this is also the PB33. And I did not pre-wet this one either. That's straight out of the pan. And I'd say these two are equal in expense. Let me see if I can get that other one just a little bit deeper. And you know what? Let's go ahead and take this tube and let's do a little swatch just right underneath the pan one so we can see a comparative. If it's a little bit richer or darker, if we use it straight out of the tube. And this is supposed to be one of the vintage pigments, so get that watered and move around. And it is a lot darker it resembles that one a lot more straight out of the tube. Really pretty. Let me see if I use the pan version after it's been moistened a little bit, if we get a heavier pigment result. Alright, so on the pan I have it soaking a little bit. So let's see, since this has a nice moist puddle, if we can get a little bit heavier. And there we go. So it needs to definitely be pre-moistened out of the pan so that it's not quite so light there, so that it gets its full richness. So those are them wet. Let's go ahead and get them dry. Get a little better of a view, maybe without a glare there, of them wet. So let's see how they dry up and how they compare to each other. They are all dry and beautiful. Let's go ahead and give you a nice close look. I think the Winsor & Newton has the vibrancy and is on target for a diluted version of the PB33. I think Core and Old Holland kind of fall flat on this. I don't think that they have the vibrancy or the right tone. And the Da Vinci, I think, goes a little too warm compared to the true ones, even though it has the PB33 in it. The Prodigal Son is still my favorite. It is so vibrant and so pigment loaded when it comes out of the pan without pre-wetting. It's just incredible. But it's nice to see the Wallace Seymour. If you pre-wet it or take it out of the tube, it is brilliant and gorgeous as well. So I hope this helps in case you are interested in seeing if the Wallace Seymour re-wets, and also if you have a thing for the manganese blue like I do, and you can compare and see which ones might work for you. The Da Vinci does have some of the texture to it from the PB33, whereas these are all flat. So although Winsor & Newton has the vibrancy with the PB15, it doesn't have any of the texture whatsoever. So I hope this helps. Thank you so much for watching. I will link everything in the description if you're interested in anything, and you have a great day. Bye-bye.